Good morning, dear students. I, Vijayalakshmi, your teacher of English, welcome you to lecture 3 of chapter 2 Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom from the book First Flight. So, till now, we read about this great personality, Nelson Mandela. He called 10th May as the very important day of his life. On this day, the international leaders had gathered on South African soil to congratulate Nelson Mandela and his team at the victory of their struggle against racism. They were the guests at the installation ceremony of the newly elected democratic non-racial government. This gathering signifies recognition of the rights of the black community in South Africa by the political agencies of the world. So, till now, we read that Nelson Mandela attended this ceremony with his daughter, and he also swore in to protect the constitution of the country. So let us read and know more about the chapter. To the assembled guests and the watching world, I said, today all of us do, by our presence here, confer glory and hope to newborn liberty. Who is I here? I is Nelson Mandela. To whom he is addressing? He is addressing to all the assembled guests and the great dignitaries. What does he say? He says, today all of us do, by our presence here, confer glory and hope to newborn liberty. Out of the experience of an extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long, must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. We who were outlaws not so long ago have today been given the rare privilege to be host to the nations of the world on our own soil. We thank all our distinguished international guests for having come to take possession with the people of our country of what is, after all, a common victory for justice, for peace, and for human dignity. So, this was the speech of Nelson Mandela. First of all, Mandela thanks the international leaders for having graced the occasion of installation of democratic non-racial government of South Africa. Their presence on this historic day proved that the international community supported equality and recognized its victory over injustice and discrimination. So, Mandela is very happy and he wanted to thank all the great dignitaries, those who were present there. Nelson Mandela, who was the first president of newly formed democratic non-racial government of South Africa, speaks these words. On which date? On 10th May 1994. Why the day is special? It was the day of inauguration. Why was the speaker overwhelmed with a sense of history? Why Mandela is so much excited to speak on? Because he recalled the countless sacrifices made by his countrymen for centuries before their present generation could see the light of freedom. So, He is thanking everybody. Now let us talk about some strange words and their meanings. But before that, let me discuss one more thing. Can you tell me why did Mandela call the swearing in a common victory for justice, for peace, or for human dignity? Do you know? He called it a victory for justice, for peace, for human dignity because most nations of the world who had expressed their disapproval of the policy of apartheid were ruled by the white rulers of South Africa and had now given international recognition to a newly born free nation. So, this was remarkable. Now, let's talk about some strange words and their meanings. First is assembled, which means gathered together in one place for a common purpose. Second is confer, which means grant, glory, glory is honor, outlaws, because of its policy of racism. Many countries had earlier broken off diplomatic relations with South Africa. So this is outlaws. On our own soil means in our own country. Possession is ownership. Dignity is the state or equality of being worthy of respect. I hope you are writing these strange words in your notebooks, in your registers, and maintaining it properly. Now, here we are going to discuss some short answer type questions of this chapter. First one is, why is 10th May 1994 important for South Africa? Second is, what did Mandela pledge when he was sworn in as president? Next is, what did Nelson Mandela remember on the day of inaugural ceremony? What was his wish for the country? I hope you all are ready with the answers to these questions. So keep on finding out, read the chapter and prepare it well. Thank you. We will meet soon in lecture 4.